So one show that I had an absolute blast watching was Peacemaker. I thought what James Gunn did with that series was fantastic, and at the time it was tied to the DCEU, and it was one of the shining lights, if you will, that the DCEU had. Well, of course, as you all know, that went the way of the dodo, and now we have the DCU. But James Gunn said that he would still keep Peacemaker as a part of the DCU. And so I have been really looking forward to season two because I wanted to see how, and of course, the trailers have all but explained it, but I wanted to see how James Gunn was going to take his Peacemaker and bring him into the current new DCU. So I'm looking forward to it. But apparently, the critics are saying it's the shit. Let's take a look. All right, so this is coming from comingsoon.net. It says Peacemaker season 2 reviews result in perfect Rotten Tomato score. So DC Studios Peacemaker season 2 has finally received its initial Rotten Tomato score after the first reviews from critics just been released. This comes ahead of DC Universe's show's long-awaited return next week or this week on August 21st. In season 2, Peacemaker discovers an alternate world where life is everything he wishes it could be. Excuse me, but this discovery also forces him to face his traumatic past and take the future into his own hands, reads the show's newest log line. So, what did critics say about Peacemaker season 2? So, after over 3 years since the first season, wow, had wrapped its first season, the show returns with another certified fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes. However, this time, Peacemaker season 2 now holds a tomato meter rating of 100% based on 34 reviews. This a very impressive feat for John Cena-led superhero, as season 2 officially surpasses season 1's current rating. Peacemaker is created, written, directed by James Gunn, who also serves as its showrunner. Season 2 will feature the return of John Cena as Chris Smith's Peacemaker, Faye Stromer, blah, 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 cast. In a previous interview, Gunn confirmed that season 2 will be playing a significant part in setting up the DCU, teasing fans to expect appearances from lots of guest stars, including characters who have already appeared in Superman. In addition, the DC Studios co-CEO also previously clarified that all the events that will happen in season 2 are fully 100% canon in the DCU, unlike season 2. So yeah, I'm hyped for this, and the fact that it's getting good reviews actually makes sense. Listen, say what you will, everybody has their different opinion, as they should. But James Gunn does not miss. There are a lot of people that, for some really odd reason, which I don't get at all, want him to miss and are doing everything they can to paint the picture that he misses, which I don't get. And I don't care. You can share your opinion if you want to, but it's weird to me. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. James Gunn, from a critic standpoint and audience standpoint, overall doesn't seem to miss. Like, all of the films that he's done, whether it be the MCU or with DC, have been certified fresh. The guy knows what he's doing when it comes to comic book movies, period. You might disagree, and that's fine. That's what's a great thing about art, is everyone's going to have an opinion. But I can't wait for this. I loved Peacemaker, and I was so glad that James Gunn decided to try to figure out a way to keep this character, but introduce him in the DCU. I'm looking forward to see how he does it, even though, again, it's been pretty much spelled out in the trailers. But I'm hyped for season 2 of Peacemaker. I can't wait for it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.